morning, all investor that joining SET Digital Roadshow today. MOSHI is gladly to present our Q3 2025 performance. And before we started, I would like to introduce our CFO who will be answering all your questions today, Kun Suparada. And also me, Piyatip, is investor relations. After this, if you have any other questions, we can talk and get into deep information later on. So let me share our slide. All right, so let's first start with the company overview of MOSHI. As you I saw the name list and you all pretty much know us before and we probably has been in touch, but I want to recap of our visions and missions of MOSHI. We are the company that focuses on bringing happiness to our customer through the creations of the exquisitely designed products, and of course the affordable prices always has to come with the a great designs for us. In terms of our missions, we offering quality lifestyle products at affordable price to consumer by focusing on products development, data-driven culture, and also we focus on sustainable relationship with all our stakeholders. In terms of as Q3 has passed, captures on the brand that we are actually have ended in Q3 2025. We have a total number of 183 branches under MOSHI brand, 3 galleries, 1 branch of Giant and 1 branch of the OK Station. Giant and the OK Station is our wholesale store, and we do not have plan to expand Giant and the OK Station. So for the product category, we offering the wide range of 13 categories, starting from home furnishing, which is our biggest category, following with stationery, bags, plus toy, clothing, snacks, pet accessory, fashions, beauty products, cosmetics, IT gadgets, toy. And we also have this called other product category where, you know, if any trendy products or any trendy merchandises come into trend to Thailand and could not fall in with the 12 product category, we will put it on this category. In the past 2 years, you will see that in this other product category, you will see the famous keychains that been in the market for quite some time. And it's still famous, but the character of the keychains or the material or the design will change its timely with the trend. For the total of 12 or 13 category, we have introduced this new products to the market. We are our shop approximately about 1,000 SKU per month, which is right now we have over 25,000 SKU. So for the store footprint, at the end of Q3 2025, we have a total of 188 branches in 65 provinces in Thailand. In this third quarter, we also enter into the new province with name Lamphun. So for the overall number, if we divide it by upcountry and metropolitans, our shop will be is located in Bangkok metropolitans, approximately about 35%, and 65% will be in upcountry. In the future, we will target in the same, pretty much same of the proportions between Bangkok metropolitans and upcountry. For the financial performance of Q3 2025 and the 9-month 2025. If we look at the strong growth recovery in Q3, we have the operating revenue increase about 14.8%, And if you have followed us, you will see that in the same period last year, we have recognized the revenue from JV. But if we take out the JV contributions, the year-on-year growth of the revenue operation will be at 15.8%. This is driven by the 30 new branches opening in over the period year-on-year, and diversify our products mix, such as home furnishings, toys, stationery, and cosmetics that been in a really good sales in the third quarter. And of course, our same-store sales growth is 6%, which is above the average of the market. For the new store expansions, we opened 7 branches in Thailand in the third quarter this year. And as I mentioned earlier, we have opened in Lamphun. So the total network has reached 183 branches across 65 provinces in Thailand. And of course, the contributions to the revenue growth, about 16%, that's also mainly come from 1,000 new products we have introduced through the market each month, including licensed and non-licensed, trendy patterns, and of course, we also have marketing activity, running successful promotion campaigns to boost social media and engagement from our customer. In terms of reward and recognitions, we also achieved a perfect 100 score point for AGM checklist. This has been our second consecutive year of MOSHI. And we also been honored to be ranked in 4th Asia Best Under Billion 2025 as of one of the 17 Thai company among 200 Asian Pacific company. This is very proudly reflecting our strong management and sustainable growth of ours. So if we take a look on the proportions of our operating revenue in Q3, which is I will explain in the detail in the later slide presentations. But in the overall look, we have approximately 86% of the revenue that contribute by our retail store. Our retail store combined with 181 branches of MOSHI brand and 3 galleries. For the 12% of the revenues contributed from the wholesale business, the wholesales compile with 2 branches of MOSHI and 1 Giant and 1 The OK Station. We have 2% that generate from other channels, such as social media platform like Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok, and also the warehouse sales. The contribution from JV is actually not in the much high percentage because the JV has already concluded in 2024. So if we take a quick look at the overall P&L of the Q3, the operating revenue has growth 16% approximately, excluding JV contributions from last year. And for the gross profits, it has been growth about 21%. EBITDA growth about 18.4%, and of course the net profit is growing 26.9%. The GPM of this third quarter is at 55.3, which is already has been increased year on year. I will explain in the later slide also. For the net profit percentage to sales is at 16.2%. To come to the details of the operating revenues in the third quarter, like I said, the operating revenue has grown about 14.8%, and without JV contribution will be 15.8%. This mainly due to the expansions of our retail store only for 30 store, and the growth in across product category. Especially in home furnishings, toys, stationeries, and etc. For the wholesales revenue has a decline at 5.6%. This mainly due to the number of tourists has been dropped for all over the country, and also the construction is that happening in front of the Platinum Mall. that's making a traffic disruptions. The tour does not go there, and people are avoiding to go into the traffic jam location. For other channels, it's search about 50.5%. This is mostly from warehouse sales and also our online sales. Comparing for the 9-month period year on year, the operating revenues has increased about 21.1%. The most likely the main reasons is actually due to the retail expansions, as I mentioned before, because we did not expense any wholesales. And also we have introduced more than 1,000 new products monthly across all category that we have in 13 category that I said before. The hero products that make us very famous in our customer eyes is those DIY products, and of course the unique IP collections and collaborations with artists. And also one of the biggest reasons of the revenue growth has come from the store modelizations and social media marketing that we have put in a lot of activity to create customer engagement and the customer brand royalty. For the gross profits and gross profit margins, I will focus on the percentage to sales. If you see the blue line on the left-hand side, you will see that we have grown from 53.8 to 55.7 year on year. In the pink line indicate the gross profit margin that has include JV for the last year. So if we look at the pink line, we will see that we grow from 52.8, that includes the JV, to the 55.7. That was significant growth that we have improved ourselves. The gross profit margins has increased both in retail and wholesales. One of the reasons that the wholesales margin has expanded quite nicely is not only that we have sales a lot more of the import products that has a premium margin in wholesale store, but it's also that we have gained a lot more of the customer that actually a retail customer that go in to the wholesale store to buy at the retail price. The higher proportions of sales of the import products with the greater margins and the Thai baht appreciation against Chinese yuan is also another factor of the positive impact to our gross profit margin. And in the meantime of the 9-month period year on year, we also improve the absolute value at 25.1%. The percentage has improved from 53.9 in core business to 55.3. But if we include the JV from last year too, it will increase from 53.6 to 55.3. The reasons is pretty much coming in line with the year on year of the quarters. For the selling expense, if we focus on the percentage to sales, it went from 29.1% to 30% year on year of the quarter. The main reasons that besides the normal increasings of manpower, rental and service or distribution costs, which go along with the expansions of the branches, we have marketing investments in social media engagement and the artist collaborations, and the one portion that has spiked up our selling expense to sell from 21.9 to 30. One of the main reasons is the concert sponsorship that happened in the third quarter of this year. In last year, the concert sponsorship happened in the second quarter. So if we're comparing the 9-month period year on year, we still manages to make it improvement from 29.4 to 29.1%. of course, the absolute value has been expanded in line with the expansion plans of the business. But in the overall of the 9-month period, you will see that the revenue growth actually outpaced the expense growth. This is demonstrated operational leverage and efficiency. For the admin expense, in the third quarter last year, we are at 3.6%, and it has increased to 3.8%. This is mainly due to the head office relocations that drove higher in rental and depreciation expense. We also, in the third quarter this year, we also have the internal training and seminar to support our employee relations across all levels. And we think that was one part that very important in strategic driver of our company to paying real attention to all of our employees. For the 9-month period, we still manage the percentage of the admin to sales from 3.7, it came down to 3.5. Even though the value, the absolute value will increase from the annual salary adjustment for the head office and the head office relocations, but as the percentage drop down, it's obviously that we can improve as the economic of scale to achieve the revenue growth outpace the expand. For the financial cost of MOSHI, the absolute value will grow in line with the expansions of the new store, and we added 30 new branches from 153 to 183 for this quarter comparing year to year. But this is all both in the quarter year to year or the 9-month year to year. This is all financial costs from lease agreement. The company still has no interest expense from loan. Looking at the net profit, in the blue line, we have improved the net profit of the third quarter comparing year on year from 15.3 to 16.2. The net profit growth is actually coming from the each line that we have been working closely from the GP, SG&A, and of course is reflect on the improvement of our net profit margin. The same-store sales growth at the 6% is of course one of the big portion that had helped the net profit margin improvement. For the 9 months comparing year on year, we went from 15.4 to 17%. And if you look at the pink line, which is include the JV from the last year, we have improved significantly from 15.2 to 17%. The gross profit margins of both in terms of the quarter year on year or the 9-month periods has come from the products mix that we have strategized to manage to sales more of the higher margins premium products, and also the working closely with the SG&A. For the statement of financial positions, if you look at the assets, the total assets grew 4.4%. The inventory decreased about 87 million baht due to the business cycles and the seasonal factor. For the right of use assets has increased about 117 million baht, and the property, plant and equipment has rose to 94 million baht. This is mainly from branch expansions and head office relocations. For the liability has increased about 1.3%. The trade payable under liability decreased about 60 million baht from the inventory preparations complete in late 2024. Lease liability, as I mentioned it before, has increased but aligned with the right of use assets of branch expansions and the head office relocations. In terms of our equity, the total shareholder equity has a value of approximately 2,485 million baht, has increased about 7% from the end of 2024. And of course, the number has in line with the company operating result. So if we look at our 2025 last view, coming to wrap up with the store expansions, at first we were target at 40 store at the beginning of the year. And as finalized of our last view, MOSHI will expand a total of 39 store across the country. In the first quarter, we opened 6, and second quarter, 11, and the third quarter, we opened 7. So the remaining of 15 branches will be open in the fourth quarter. A little bit of the new products and marketing promotions throughout the second half of MOSHI. As I said, that we introduced more than 1,000 SKU per month. So that will make our store more interesting. The customer can come in every week or every other weeks and we'll see new thing in our shop that make more excitement and joyful. We introduce both famous character like IP product like My Melody or Cinnamon Roll, Snoopy, and so on. But we also have the collaborations with the K-pop artists, which is Rice. We got a very good response from our customer. Or even the new collection of our hand cream that's becoming one of the famous products in our store, where people will actually come in and make it a destination to come to buy our hand cream. So we will put more of the marketing activity to promote those outstanding products continually. And also new products that's come in this quarter and become very famous and more like a product heroes, which is, in the fashions category. Those cute little shirt for the kids and also adult is very become popular in this last quarter of the year. And also we have created the activity to promote our well-known products of garlic, which is the home diffuser. The garlic home diffuser is also already been known for our customer. We have repeat order. And so in this second half of 2025, we put in a lot more of marketing activity to introduce more to a wider range of customer sector. And also sustainability highlight. We also working closely with our supplier and produce our eco-friendly products. And if you see our eco-friendly products, is not only just anything, but it had to have the design that reflect who we are, and the prices has to be affordable. And we got a very good response from our customer too, and we will continue introduce the eco-friendly collections to the market frequently. So for other of the activity that we're focusing to give back the smile to the society, on the left-hand side, you will see a lot of activity that we interact with a school district that close to our shop or our head office, giving the kids the educational and activity to preserve the environment of our country. And also on the right-hand side is the projects that we call Toy to Joy, give happiness. We will having our customer to donate their toys, and then we will donate an extra for each one that they donate. And then we will give them to the กระจกเงาfoundations to do the distributions to the kids who does have in need, and we believe this project will bring joy to them. So the last look of our 2025, we still stay strong of the result at 15 to 20% revenue growth. This is consistent and sustainable expansion, as we mentioned it before. And also for the same store sale growth, we used to have a guidance from 3 to 5, but at this coming at the end, we think that 4 to 5 is a possible number that we can deliver to all.